Hey, Shalom. First off, I want to start off by saying all praises, honor, and glory are due unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadash. It's all praises who the world ignorant calls God and Jesus Christ. Their true names in the Hebrew is Yahweh for the Heavenly Father, and Yahweh Shai for his beloved Son. I also want to say double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and mercy to the hopeful elect, the men, women, and children that are elected to get out of Babylon the Great and escape the destruction. To y'all, I say shalom, man. I also want to say, Salaki, I wanted to go into this video, man. This is Brother Tazabah from the Arizona camp. And it's an ongoing thing where people try to disprove what the mark of the beast is and try to push it to the side, even though all this stuff is coming out that support our claim that this is the mark of the beast. Our claim, starting with the elder Apostle Tahar, and his elders, that this is the mark of the beast, because we're in a time that these things are happening. They're being made plain. These things are coming to pass. And these people love to act like these things aren't true, man. And the scriptures tell us that we're supposed to give the people warning of these. But instead of them doing what the scriptures say, and before I go any further, I'm going to just play a little bit of the video, man.
To stop you from getting the kingdom. The only thing that can stop you from getting the kingdom is you, black man. Ain't no microchip, black man. Ain't no microchip can stop you from getting the kingdom. The only thing that can stop you from getting the kingdom is you, black man.
You see? Just through. Now, with all that ranting and raving saying that ain't no microchip that can stop me from getting the kingdom, what about in the scriptures where it says, if you receive that mark, what is it, man? If the microchip isn't a mark, that's something that people, these niggas, because I'm going to call it like it is, man. When you're sitting there not bringing out the scriptures correctly, blatantly, even though somebody else has told you what it is and gave sound proof of what these things are. Through the scriptures, through logic, through looking through the lens of the scriptures into the world to see what these things are, you only a nigga, man. Because you're not taking a reproof or the rebuke, man. And if the mark of the beast is not the microchip, then what the fuck is it, man? It's Habakkuk 2:2. It says, and Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it shall surely come, it will not tarry. Now, if they were men of the Lord, the scriptures say, write the vision and make it plain upon tables. Meaning, you're supposed to go into these scriptures and make it simple as fuck, man. Excuse my French, man. I'll try to pull back because I know there's some sensitive ears out there. But if you're a man of the Lord, you're supposed to see these things. The scriptures tell you where there is no vision, the people perish. Now, if you're a man of the Lord, you're supposed to be able to go through these scriptures because it says, verse 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. So aren't we at the end? Isn't there a slew of prophecies that are coming to pass right now? Has not the Lord been gone for 2,000 years already? Do we not see earthquakes, uproars of the peoples, famines, pestilences, wars, rumors of wars? Are not all these things the signs of the end? So isn't it said that the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end shall speak? I mean, it's going to be shown that it's true, what it is. So what is the mark of the beast? And that's something they never touch on, man. But they got the nerve to sit here and come up against men that'll tell you what it is. The scriptures tell us we're supposed to give the people warning, man. This is Jeremiah 6. And 10, it says, to whom shall I speak and give warning that they may hear. Behold, their ear is uncircumcised and they cannot hearken. Behold, the word of Yahweh is unto them a reproach. They have no delight in it. And that's the problem with our people, man. They don't have a delight in the word of the Lord, man. Because when we tell them that this mark of the beast is the microchip, look, they scorn it, they scoff it, they push it to the side. They say it's this, they say it's that, but they bring up no backing, man. These are coming from the same men that'll sit there and talk bad about their people, you know, bring out judgment on their people, but they won't judge them goddamn selves. What is the mark of the beast? This is something that's important, man. Because there's a grave consequence for receiving that mark of the beast. And we're going to get that. You know? So you have to go into these things. This is Ezekiel 3. 3:17. It says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman into the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning for me. So if you're a watchman, you're supposed to be looking out for the oncoming danger. Isn't the mark of the beast the oncoming danger? Explain to us in your doctrine and your mind how an embargo is the mark of the beast. How you can buy and sell through an embargo. You personally can buy and sell through an embargo, because in the book of Revelation, you get it. Revelation 13:16, it says, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand and their forehead, which that word mark is in the Greek is very important to go into. It says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Now, how can you buy and sell with an embargo? Or as General Yohana, or I believe that Captain Tazariak or General Yohana, whoever the fuck it was, man, excuse my French, said the nigga woman judge hugging the Edomite female killer and telling them about John 3:16 and trying to sell her Christianity. Tell us exactly how through that you'll be able to buy and sell, because he said that was the mark of the beast, and the brother goes over that in this video, man. Now tell us, because in that same moment when the brother played that video that he said that, in that same moment, you hear somebody in the background saying, that's right, really? Explain, man. That's a problem with you, man. That's a problem with 2/3 of our people, man. Especially those that call themselves Israelites, man. They'll blatantly just say things and never back it up, just like a goddamn Christian preacher, man. But when you ask them questions, when you ask them questions, there's no answer, man. That's why the scriptures call them fucking false prophets. Isaiah 56. In 10, it says, his watchmen are blind, they are all ignorant, they are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark, sleeping, lying down, loving in slumber, man. And that's what these people out here that call themselves prophets, they aren't giving the true warning on the mark of the beast is. That's what they are, dumb dogs. They're giving no warning. This thing is evidently coming upon earth, man. All these countries switching to a cashless society. All of them. Bitcoin blew up. Blockchain technology expanding. Now you have China trying to come up with their own Bitcoin, national Bitcoin currency instead of cash. You know, this is something that's coming to pass, man. Verse 11, yeah, they are greedy dogs which can never have enough, and they are shepherds that cannot understand. You see? These same men, they call themselves men of the Lord, that aren't giving a warning on the mark of the beast and telling you exactly what it is. They're shepherds with no understanding, man. It says, They all look to their own way, everyone for his own gain from his quarter. And that's what they do, man. At this point, there's no reason why there should be any skepticism or any lack of understanding of what the mark of the beast is, man. Verse 12, come ye, say they, I will fetch wine, and we will fill ourselves with strong drink, and tomorrow shall be as this day, and much more abundant. You see? And that's all they do. They just preach a good, come on, let's continue. Let's build up a kingdom in America. You know, that mark of the beast if that so-called mark of the beast, the chip comes, you're going to take it. You got to feed your family. That's what they say, right? But the scriptures tell you there's a judgment against that, man. It's Ezekiel 13 and 5 real quick. It says, ye have not gone up into the gaps, neither have you made up the hedges of the house of Israel to stand in the day of battle. And it's talking about the false prophet. I started one, man. And the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy against the prophets of Israel that prophesy, and say unto them that prophesy unto their own, out of their own hearts. No understanding with what they're saying. They're just speaking out of their ass, man. Hear ye the word of Yahweh. Thus said Yahweh power, woe unto the foolish prophets that follow their own spirit and have not seen nothing, and have seen nothing. O Israel, thy prophets are like the foxes in the desert. They have not gone into the gaps, neither have they made up the hedge for the house of Israel to stand in the day of battle. Man, they didn't set you up with knowledge and understanding to have you be able to endure these times. Why? Because the scriptures tell you wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of their times. That's your hedge. The true name of the Lord, knowing how to say it in the Hebrew, because the name matters. It says in the scriptures, there's by one name by which we all must be saved. Some men don't even pronounce the name of the Lord correctly, man. Some men don't even preach the name of the Lord. And a lot of these camps, man, and though there might be a few sincere brothers in there, the Lord is going to get them sincere ones out, man. And they're going to preach the same thing that the Great Millstone is preaching, man, at the end of the day, because we're bringing out the full scriptures in wisdom and understanding, and we're bringing it out with fear and trembling. So we don't want to go off. We don't want to be wrong. We pray, we constantly endure, and that's what we're supposed to do, man. But these other people, they're fly-by-night prophets, they're fair weather prophets, hamburgers and fringes. It's the same things that they would do in the world. They bring in this truth, man. They didn't change. And they sully the word, man. This is Jeremiah 23. Behold, I am against them that prophesy false dreams, saith Yahweh, and do tell them and cause my people to err by their lies and by their lightness. Yet I sent them not, nor commanded them. Therefore they shall not profit this people at all, saith Yahweh. You see? And these people out here that are these so-called men out here, because the scriptures tell you what a man is in the book of Kings. Keep the charge of the Lord. The men are the ones that keep the charge of the Lord, man. They're not doing it, man. Getting shake-ups, popping a woman on a Sabbath. Because some camps teach that shit, man. General Yohanan said, I believe it's General Yohanan. Hey, man, it's one of these dudes, man. Forgive me if I say the wrong name. But one of these upper echelon men in Israel sit here and say you can pop your woman in the butt. Let me see. I think it was Yohanan that said it.
Shalom, given normal fashion, man. Okay, because this book, prophecies, all right, that have other very
It was a dude
important.
from IUIC. Yeah, it was General Yohanan, man, that said it. You know? So this is the thing that we're saying, man. There are false prophets out there that are giving the people the warning, man, and you better wise up, man. You men and women out there that are just blindly following, you better wise up. Because it's too serious. Now let me get this judgment from taking the mark of the beast. Yeah, it's Revelation 14 and 9. It says, "And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath, wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb." You see? This is what's going to happen. That's a judgment for the mark of the beast, for taking the mark of the beast. Now let's get that word from Mark, and we're going to go into the root words to give a little more understanding, man. Because understanding what words are, extremely help understanding, man. Understanding history helps you understand prophecy. So digging a little deeper in the long run is going to help you in general understand the word of the Lord and prepare yourself, man. Now the word mark says charagma, a stamp or an imprinted mark of a mark stamped into the forehead or right hand as a badge of the followers of the Antichrist. And really the scriptures tell you there are many Antichrists. If you're against the men of the Lord, if you're against the Bible, the prophecies, you're Antichrist. It says, mark branded upon horses, thing carved, sculpture, graven work of idolatrous image. Now, if you go into the root word, charax, it says a pillar stake, a palisade, which is talking about the delivery system of the charagma. And what is that delivery system? When we're saying the charagma is the mark of the beast, is the RFID microchip, it's the syringe, the needle they use to put it into you. Now, if you go a little bit deeper, it says grapho. It says to write with reference to the form of letters, to delineate or form letters on a tablet, parchment, paper, or other material, to write with reference to the contents of the writing, to express in written characters, to commit to writing things not to be forgotten. Now, don't they sit here and tell you you can put your medical information on the mark of the beast? Don't they tell you that's why they wanted to put in the blockchain technology, because it would leave a record that would never be lost of every single thing you did? Transactions, medical records, all that, man. It says, used of things which stand written in sacred books, to write to one by writing in written epistle, to give information, directions, to fill with writing, to draw up writing composed. And this is what the RFID microchip does, man. Everything. You're able to buy or sell. It's a stamp of your allegiance to this new world order. It's you giving your power unto spiritual demon Satan, man. And these Edomites, it's you bowing down and giving your servitude to them. It's you being able to function in a new system. It's you compiling all your data so Esau knows every single thing about you, because he wants to be like the Most High. This is what the mark of the beast is, and that RFID microchip does all of it, man. Buy and sell, store records. This, like I said, commit to writing of things not to be forgotten. You know? So this is what the mark of the beast is, man. You know, don't take it, man. Don't take it. And Lord willing, this is edifying. I want to say, call Allah Yah, Bashim Yashai, Bashim Kadash. Double honors to elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and mercy to the hopeful elect. Shalom.